Hello, my dear viewers. This is Dukas Copy Webinars, and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is 3rd of March 2023. This is the last day of the week, first week of March. Something is cooking here in the Forex market. Let me take you through the entire thing that is happening here. Well, I am a Dukas Copy Trader community member. Please do not confuse me as an employee of Dukas Copy Bank, because I am not an employee of Dukas Copy Bank. Therefore, all the views, opinions, or trading ideas that I'm going to discuss in this live stream are of my own. What we are going to do here, we will be strictly discussing the price action, and we'll try to ignore all the fundamentals that is happening in the countries. As a technical analyst, I know that every piece of information which is already priced into the chart, so why take care about the information or the news from somewhere else? So let us focus only on the charts for our analysis. And in this live stream, we'll be only using the candlestick charts. We have other types of charts, but we'll only be using the candlesticks because they are very informative. And we know how to trade the patterns that are being found by the candlesticks. So if you're new to the technical analysis, I would request you to go to the channel's homepage and then select the playlist section and search for the profitable candlestick patterns and the profitable chart patterns. These are the two playlists that I have created earlier. And if you go through them, it will really help you to understand what we talk about here. At the end of the session, I'll be taking questions from the viewers, so I request you to keep the questions to be asked at the end of the session, or you can write them in the chat and I will be answering them in the after I am finished with the pairs that I have been watching. Lastly, let me tell you that everything that I say in this live stream is only to increase your knowledge or for information purpose. It is not a trading advice. Do your own research before you put your money on the line. And thank you very much for joining. Desert Island, hello MGA, welcome to the stream, both of you, and to those also who are watching but not talking in the chat. And if somebody is watching this later, after it has been telecasted, then you are also welcome to this video of 3rd of March 2023. Let me take you through the chart, but before that I must take you through the risk disclaimer. This is a very important part. Please understand the risk involved in the Forex market. If you are new to this, if you don't know already, please read this, digest it, understand this completely, and then hop on to the charts that I am going to share with you guys. Like I always say, first things first. So first thing that we are going to see is the dollar index. Okay, every day we are watching dollar index. First of all, there's a reason behind this. I have explained it so many times to my viewers. Now, you see why I asked you not to sell this market here on this day before yesterday. If you have forgotten, then I will remind you that I told you, although the price is trying to go below this, but it has not breached this 103.65, which is the reaction low that the price made from this high before making this high. So since this is not taken out, I think still we cannot sell this market, and we are actually expecting the market to go towards 107.64, if you remember. So this is a building up of that story, and if you go to the 4-hour, you will be able to clearly make out that after breakout to the upside, it is actually taking support at this falling channel's resistance line, which is now acting as a support. Now that makes a lot of sense to me, guys. That makes a lot of sense to me. Once this pullback is over, the price will head back to 105.39 area, and if it breaks above that, then we can expect a price action, something like this. And this is actually what we are looking for. We are looking for a buy above this with the target here, or in other words, you can say we are looking for a sell around 107.64. now from 4 hours perspective, it is a buy, but from the daily perspective, there is a sell around 107.64. why it is a sell? Because this fall from 28th of September till 2nd of February or 1st of February has 50% retracement at this level 107.64, and this perfectly aligns 107.64, which is the high here, low here, low here, and yeah, so these three areas, it has acted as a very good resistance, and I am expecting it to act as a very huge resistance this time again, because you see this is the confluence of, one is this channel's resistance line, second is this horizontal line, third is the 50% of this fall is here. So there are multiple reasons for the sellers to go short in this area here. I hope you get the idea, but the price first has to reach here before it gets rejected, and the story is building up slowly. At least on the 4-hourly it is building up. There was a push down, but that was immediately bought back and broke the I will say this high that market has made. Now it is on the verge of making another higher low and higher high. That is what my point of view is. So dollar index is going to go higher, or in other words, dollar is being bought back at the lower prices. Let us see how it is doing in the euro. So well, on the similar lines, the euro has already broken the channel. It has tested that as a resistance. Now it is trading again below these two resistances. So what is the easiest path for the euro now? Well, the easiest path is to go towards 1.0565 and later on 1.0532, and to an extent I will say it will go to 1.0482 also, because I'm expecting dollar index to rise towards 107.64, and in this process it will definitely push euro down against the US dollar to 1.0482. This is what my thought process is. Right now the price is facing resistance at 1.0612 area. For some reason this area is interesting. For some reason this area is interesting for the traders, and it is being respected multiple times here. So yes, today also it may act as a resistance if the price is approaching from the down to this area. But you see, we are not looking for any buying opportunity in the euro, at least not for now. Till the time the price is trading below 1.0704, I don't think that you should be looking for any buying opportunity. All right, so in the selling opportunity we have 1.0612 as resistance, 1.0565 as the support. Talking about the Great Britain pound, it is also moving within this channel. That is one thing, and within these two resistances and supports. Now I told you that the price may continue here for some time before it breaks lower, and this is an area 1.2121, and this is also confluence of resistances. So if you find next week price in this range 1.2121, that will be a very good opportunity to go short again. If you find it possible, it is possible that the price go here, but it may not even go, because if the price is to go here, the dollar has to fall, and our dollar doesn't seem like falling anytime soon. So this price you may not get. It can break from here also, but on the downside we have immediate target at 1.18408, and below that we have these highs as the targets, that is 1.1644. Actually this low can also be taken as a target, because this has made another high here, and after that this, yeah. So these lows here of the candlestick, I will say around 1.1708 area and around 1.1774. so these two lows may also be taken as the target once the price breaches 1.1840, which is what most likely is going to happen next week, that I'm saying. Australian dollar seems like it is, yes, it has started being bought back here. You see, I was saying that there is a possibility of this region to act as a support. This region has already acted as a support. In fact, on the 4-hour, it has broken through the what do you call this, market structure. Like on the 4-hour, the market structure was down, and this movement here has broken that structure, and now the price is trading higher. Just the price needs to break above this high for the 4-hour market structure to confirm that it is long. It has broken through the bearish structure, but it has not confirmed the bullish structure, because the bullish structure needs a higher high, a higher low, and another higher high. Till the time that is not formed, we are not sure, but I think it will be formed maybe today, maybe on Monday. But yes, there is something cooking on here, and if you are really interested, like I was saying that I am interested in buying this market here, but I will let it confirm that the market structure has turned bullish, then only I will be buying. I will let go all these pips. It doesn't really matter, because what I am looking for here is something big, that is 360 points from here, and actually we are targeting much higher market. what we are targeting here is this is the inverse head and shoulder. Once it breaks out of 0.7142, we will be expecting this. So 974 points, 974 points is somewhere here, like 0.8124 is what we will be targeting. And if I open a buy position here and I am right, then I'll be winning around 1450 points here. But what will be my stop loss, guys? Even if I buy above the high of this one, my stop loss will be still 102 points. And that makes a huge success in this trade. Even if I lose, I will lose 1%, and if I gain, I will make 14%, because this is 1:14 risk to reward ratio. I hope you get that point, right? Are you guys with me? So the dollar, Australian dollar against the US dollar, this trade can be a very good trade if whatever I'm saying is right, and the market structure shift here on the 4-hour is suggesting that this is very much possible. You see how on the 4-hour the market structure has already shifted. If you just let me confirm you that thing. What is market structure break? From here the market started making lower highs, lower lows. All right, yes, okay, I'm sorry, I will tell you something that I have not told you. This here, this after this low here, the price made this high and it made even a lower low, but this low, this high was broken here, and after that the price made a higher low, and now we need a higher high to be formed in this market. Once that higher high is confirmed, this will start moving like this. So it will start making higher highs and higher lows, and that is what we are expecting here. As soon as that happens, we want to enter the market. But if this high here, if this high here is not broken, there is a chance that the price will revert back from here and still keeping the lower highs and lower lows forming. This is possible. So I don't want that. I don't want that happen. So I want to make sure that the market has broken higher and then started acting as this area of resistance, has started acting as a support. So that is what I'm looking for. Guys, give me that smash on the like button if you find this interesting here, okay? Because this may be your trade of the year when you go long in the Australian dollar with the target of 0.8142, that is 1500 points from here. All right, in the New Zealand dollar, something similar is happening, although it has gone for the bearish market structure. Is the Australian dollar not affected by the rising of dollar index? Yes, it is affected by. It is affected by the rising dollar index. That's why I'm saying there's a possibility that the price will come from here, or it may come from here. Now you're saying that Australian dollar will go down. Yes, it can go down. Well, it can go towards 0.6584 also. But I'm okay, wait, let me show you on the daily. Desert Island, very nice question that you have asked. So you see, if you have to make this inverse head and shoulder, this is perfect symmetry, which I have told you. This is the perfect symmetry, okay? The symmetry can change because the real world is not ideal, right? The symmetry can be like this also. I hope you understand now. The symmetry can be like this also. But why I'm saying this? Because this is perfect symmetry. No? Do you see that these lows here on the left, where was this low? Let me check. The low on this candle was around 0.6681, okay? And the low on these candles here, this one here, is 0.6694. So it is very close. It makes sense. But it's not a problem even if the symmetry gets disturbed a bit, because this is not this world is not ideal. So sometimes you can have a right shoulder below that, sometimes you can have it higher. It doesn't matter really. It will still be a valid buy or sell I mean buy in this case, if the dollar index starts rising from here, to what extent Australian dollar can fall? Well, Australian dollar can fall to this extent, right? To this extent, because here we have a very strong support. So yes, there is a possibility that the price will go to 0.6547 area, maybe 0.6584 area also. But why I'm telling you right now is because on 4-hour, it has broken the market structure and is trying to find some support. So my idea to tell you here is that this is possible. I'm not saying you buy it right now. I'm saying keep an eye. If it goes beyond 6783 to the upside, finds resistance at 0.6811, comes back to test 0.6783 as the fresh support, that is your sign to take some risk with a small stop loss and take profit are open. I hope that helps. See, in the market, you don't have to act. In the market, you always have to react. How the market is behaving, you know your levels from the dollar index, you know your levels. Okay, the market is already very close to the resistance. From here, if the market strikes here and pushes down, then Australian dollar can rise from at current prices also. But if it goes beyond here, then you will be expecting Australian dollar to rise from these 0.6747 or 0.6584 levels. Actually, this thing really doesn't need explanation, but you brought it out, so I'm happy to explain. I hope that satisfies your question. So we were talking about the New Zealand dollar, and I think just like Desert Island told us that the rising dollar may affect the New Zealand dollar also. Okay, it can extend the losses towards 0.6060, which in my opinion should be a good support, because here also you see the inverse head and shoulder is built up. Let me bring that up for you. Just now we have closed through we have bottomed, we have broken a double top here, and now this is acting as a resistance. That's fine, but what is the possible target of the double top? Well, this was double top, this was the height, it's 376 points. Well, 376 points is somewhere around here, okay, around 5785. Now the point here is that if you look to the left, like this, if I just take this as first shoulder, then I take this as the head, and I take this as the second shoulder, I was expecting it to break. Okay, but if you don't take this as the head, I mean this as the second reaction high, if you because this world is not perfect, my friend. So with one shoulder, reaction high, head, reaction high. Okay, now see like this, is it possible? Does it still count as a head and shoulder inverse? Yes, it does. It does look like an inverse head and shoulder, and this is valid. Okay, and then 0.6537 still will be approximate neckline of that area, on that area. Now if that is broken here, what is the potential take profit target? Well, for that you have to just check what is the height of this head. 1017 points, 1017 points, approximately 0.7557 area. This is here for some reason. Okay, this is the potential target in case the US dollar starts falling against the major currencies. In that case, New Zealand dollar will go towards that area. I hope that helps. And also notice that on the daily, the market structure has just broken yesterday, day before yesterday. How? Now I will just remove this head and shoulders so that I can give you a clear picture. See here, the market made a high which is higher than this high and all others high. So this is the highest high. After this, the market made this swing low. Thereafter the market made, okay, this high was how much? Okay, let me check. This one is higher or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. After this high, the market made this low here. After that, the market made this high here. After that, the market made this low here. After this, the market made this high. And in the process of making this high here, the market has breached this high. So that means it has violated this level. that is 0.62619 is now violated. When this happens, we become cautious, like, okay, one higher high has been formed. Now there is a probability of formation of a higher low. And where is the most probable area where the higher low can be formed? Well, that can form at an important level. That 0.6190 between these two levels is very important level. In the past it has been a very important level. You look at the left side, it was a very important. So this is acting as a support, and if it does act as a support and the price continues to the upside, even higher than this high that the price had made day before yesterday, then this will be an uptrend, resumption of an uptrend, I will say. Also, those who are playing with the trend lines, they can very easily watch it and actually confirm that once you join the highs in the falling trend and the first low, you will get a channel, and as soon as that channel is broken, you know that your uptrend has resumed. So now you know that you have two reasons now. Okay, you have now two reasons to go long. One is this falling channel is broken. One. Second is after break from this this area here, you know that this high is breached. So yes, the selling pressure that was from here till here, the buyers have more pressure than this selling pressure. So yes, there is a possibility that after price comes down, the buyers will again jump in. Those who have jumped in here, they will again jump in and try to push the prices even higher if they are strong enough. If they're not strong enough, why would I like to buy if the buyers are not on my side? So the point here is that you don't act as a buyer here. You don't. If you act, your risk is bigger because you don't have a confirmation yet. You don't have a clarity. On the other hand, if you buy at some higher prices, you have more clarity. You will be in the direction of the market structure. But for that, you will have to give up on this much of move. This move is nothing much but around 150 points. So you have to give up 150 points out of your 1050 points, and you will be only left with the move of 950. In fact, once you know that the market structure is this, you can scale up, scale down your position. Like when you see something like this, you know your levels are there. So you will know that if you have opened a buy position here, you can book somewhere here once, and then once price goes up and comes back again, you can buy again here or add positions as you want, and you can keep booking profits on the way up, and you don't have to keep your position all the way up to 1000 points. You can actually book, scale up, scale in, scale out, whatever you want to do. You can actually increase your position size, you can decrease your position size, so that you get maximum out of this move which we are anticipating here. We are anticipating a move, but we are not anticipating a buy here. Okay, so keep this in mind. Now I will be sharing only the support and resistance levels, that is 0.6190. This is an area where I will say that New Zealand dollar may find some support, and on the higher side 0.6261 is where it can find resistance, guys. USD JPY on the similar lines, day before yesterday it found support at 135.36 area and still has not tested the resistance at 137.67. so there is no go, anything, no movement. I will say no necessary. Is this what you call pyramiding? No. Yes, actually this is pyramiding. Pyramiding is, my friend, when you keep adding to your position which is winning already. Yes, this is called pyramiding, definitely. But I'm not saying that you start pyramiding. I was saying that you don't only add positions. I will say that you also cut it out when you reach a resistance. Okay, because this is a market. You don't have to act, you have to react. So once you see the market goes here and it does not clear it in the first go, so you book some profits here, because you know that the price will find a support at the next level from where it was from the resistance that it has come now. So you can re-enter, book some profits, re-enter, book some profits, like this, because now you know that you are already in the direction of the market, right? So once you do something like this, and you're already in the direction of the market and you have confirmation, you can always take risk even 1%. Like I always say that you take risk less than 1%, but when you are sure, you are convinced that whatever you're doing is right, you can keep your position to 1%, sometimes maybe even more. I hope that helps. All right, so we were at the USD JPY. So there's no trade in the USD JPY, but if you find the price close to 135.36, you should be looking for a buying opportunity with the target of 137.67 in this market. USD CAD, this symmetrical triangle broke to the downside, but thereafter again the price is trying to act to find resistance here. Actually, on the 4-hour it is doing so. On the daily, the price is going nowhere. So I will say, if the price is going nowhere, do not even look at that pair which is not going anywhere. Just stay away from that pair. Okay. USD CHF, well, it broke higher, took support, again tried and made actually a higher high, and still trying to take support at 0.9372. I'm very strong feeling that the price is definitely headed towards 0.9479, and because of this selling structure here, I'm feeling like sellers want to enter in this market, and for this I think 0.9479 will be a very good opportunity for the sellers to jump in, and they may push the prices even down like a boom, like very fast. If it happens, if for some reason if the price goes to 0.9479, I will request you to keep this level on your charts of 0.9480 area, because this is, I think, a very strong level from where you can expect a lot of sell-off in the US dollar against the Swiss franc. Switzerland currency is good, it's doing good, and you just need, it's just a matter of time when the price reaches 9480 area, and there you will definitely find a lot of resistance. Let us see how the things unfold. I have told this so many times already on the live stream that even now I am scared that if the price breaks through this level directly, then who will believe me? But I strongly believe that this area, a lot of eyes are looking at this area to get a selling opportunity. Okay, silver, my friends, we just turned buyers in silver. Do you remember, like day before yesterday we called down for the buying here? This is the similar thing that has happened in the New Zealand dollar today. Okay, this is a similar thing, and the Australian dollar. So silver has broken the market structures to the upside. It is very close to this trend line. So yes, there is a buying in silver. 21.09 is the current price. If you have bought it, MJ, then you are a good student. If you have not bought it, I will not say that you are a bad student, but I will just say that you need to build up more confidence in yourself. Okay, because we were already we should have been a buyer here at the bullish engulfing, or at the maybe high of that candle, whatever you call it. So 22.01 is now our target in this market. Okay, and the stop loss is, I think, still below this swing low, or to be on the safe side, you can keep your stop loss below 20.37. All right, guys, what about gold? Well, gold is also walking on the similar line. This is the 4-hourly. Let me check on the daily. So 1807 was the area where we were looking for a buying opportunity, and the bullish engulfing confirms it on the daily, and also on the 4-hour. On the 4-hour, here till here there was no confirmation, but after this the market broke this market structure, but again it came below. So the market structure broken here got invalidated at this low being formed, but after making this high here, the structure again broke. Tried this and it worked. Okay, nice. So the market structure again broke, and then thereafter there is no looking back. So bullish pin bar at the support is good, but it is kind of very close to 1845 level, although we are expecting 1865 in this market before it falls back. Why I'm saying before it falls back? Because okay, do you see this high? This was a very brisk fall, and 38% is 1865. 50% has nothing special level, but 1865 level is very close to 38.2%. So that's why I feel that a lot of eyes will be looking at 1865 levels, and when they join together they may push the prices down. This is all I want to say. Now you already know that 1845 is the support intraday and 1865 is the resistance if the price starts moving upward from here. What about the Brent? Now who remembers when I said that there is a possibility that the price is going higher? See, I don't have any crystal ball, none whatsoever. But when I say there is a high probability, it's just based on what odds are there in favor of what I am saying. We see a bullish pin bar, we see the price trading at the bullish pin bar, I mean at the highs. We see it trading very close to the resistance. Now you see, if you are an opportunist and you know that the market is going to fall from here, or you see that the price is not good, so you definitely want to open a sell position here, pushing the prices down. But it was not happening here. This means when the price was trading here, it was consolidating for the next move up. The problem is that today the price went lower first, took out all these stop losses who wanted to buy in the direction of the trend. He took out all their stop losses. Do you see that? Their stop losses are taken, their stop losses are taken, and now I think some single soul may be the buyer of all the crude oil here. I don't know whether it makes any sense to you or not, but those who bought here, say those who bought here, those who bought here, those who bought here, those who bought here, their stop losses were here. Those even bought here, their stop losses were here. So those who had their stop losses at the recent lows, the stop losses have been triggered with this candle, and now there is no possibility whatsoever for the price to fall from here because it is headed towards 86.91. I hope that helps, because there is no one now to sell this market against this bullish pin bar and bullish engulfing. Keep that in mind. All right guys, so 86.91 is where the price is going right now. It is headed towards that. Smash that like button if you find this useful. Okay, USD ZAR. What is happening in the USD ZAR? It's just a consolidation, I will say, before the next leg lower. The market structure has broken. It has even made a lower low, and I think it will continue making lower lows. But let's check on the daily. Well, on the daily, it seems like 17.99 may provide some support to the market if the markets reach there. And if it starts going lower, then it will be again a head and shoulder breakout on this one also, somewhat like head and shoulder, not on the daily, but on the 4 hours should be shoulder, head, shoulder, something like this. Okay, so the price, I think from here, actually I think that it should go down, but the problem here is that if I create a channel by joining these recent highs and this recent low, then I will see that the market has broken out of it. So the rising US dollar, the dollar index, if it rise from here, then the possibility for the USD ZAR is to go towards 18.499. On the contrary, if the dollar index starts falling from here, then the USD ZAR will be very fast to fall with it towards 17.99 and maybe even to 7.45. Now the problem here is that I am not feeling like that USD ZAR will fall. Why? Because these levels here, which were very good support in the past, have been taken out by the market already and have acted as a very good support. So if the price comes back to 17.99 again, I have a strong feeling that it will be respected again, and we may have to change our channel, reposition our channel like this. This is what I'm thinking. So let us see, and let me check if there is any hidden divergence here. Oh yes, and there is a hidden divergence. Hidden divergence is when you see that the new low in the RSI is made, okay, in an indicator is made, but a new low in the price has not made. So this means that indicator has repositioned itself for a move higher. So if RSI starts moving higher from here, which it has to, then it will break out of this channel and price will hit 18.3199 and thereafter 18.4996. Guys, I can teach you this also, how the indicators and everything works, but since I told you in the beginning that we'll only focus on the price action only and the candlesticks only, so I will not be teaching you any indicators in this program. So please bear this with me, and there is really an analysis paralysis if you understand all these hidden divergences, RSI and all. Just forget about these. Just look at the market structure, go in the direction of the market structure, make money, be happy, give me likes and enjoy the watching. That's it. So here USDs are, I have a strong feeling it is going to go towards 18.3199. I have just confirmed it from the hidden divergence. Okay, the Bitcoin, well, the Bitcoin after clinging close to this support area has broken below it. Now soon I think it will be retesting 21,342 in this market, guys. Soon it has to go to 21,342. Later on, if it breaks below this, then 18,132 may also be the target on this one. Although I feel that after a test from here, it should find some support and push the price back to 25,207. You know best how to use these levels, that is your discretion, but I think now 21,342 is exposed. Agree, RSI is very useful. Okay, desert island. Yes, RSI is very useful in ascertaining the relative strength. Euro JPY, well, we are bullish. This is a pullback and okay, so still we have 142.14 now the level of interest to the downside. I'll just remove all these things so that you don't get any bias. So now this is my level, and actually this can also be a level. Yes, this can also be a level, because I think on 4 hour it should be a level. See on the 4 hour it is a good level. So these two levels are worth watching now. This is even a reaction low before making this higher high. If 143.87 is taken down by the Euro JPY, then I think 142.14 will be exposed in this market. Okay, right now 143.87 is the support, 146.72 is the resistance in the Euro JPY. And in Euro GBP, now were you not, just asking a simple question, guys, were you not feeling a compulsion to buy this market after this bullish price action in the Euro GBP? Were you not? Just let me know, yes or no. Were you thinking, oh, Euro GBP is going higher, now it's time to go buy? Boom. Were you not thinking? Did it give you any hint about this? Yes or no? Okay, Euro GBP is going higher, boom boom boom, let's go buy this market, bam, this is nice. No, this is the importance of having levels and drawings on your charts, because for some reason we were aware that this area is the area of confluence and the confluence is of resistances. Why it is resistances? It doesn't happen very often. So you see, this was a falling channel formation here, then there was a broken channel to the downside. This will act as a resistance. I told you in the past, you can check yesterday's live stream, day before yesterday, and I was expecting 8800 and 8758, 8721 also in this market, because it is still, these all three levels are within this channel, and I am feeling that this channel actually, why this, okay, there is something wrong with this one. Now we can switch it like this. So this channel aligns perfectly with the trend lines, right? So now you are expecting 0.8721. Yes, I'm expecting 0.8721 in this market. Okay. On the upside, although we have 0.8928, we did not even talk about this level because there's more resistance than 8928 here in this area here. All right, I hope that helps. Okay, so finally we are seeing something which is not that happens every day. Although there are no volumes to support this price action that is happening. You see, there yesterday there was a bullish engulfing, okay, on the daily. Today there is a follow-up, fine, but the volumes are not there. Although there is still 4 hours and 3 minutes for this candle to close today, but still you see that the volumes are not there. Now when the volumes are not enough, the price action does not continue for a long time. So my problem here is that even if it is going up, I believe that it will be rejected somewhere here at the previous lows. So I'm expecting now something else. I will show you what. You see now this channel, this trend line is broken. So don't you think that it is going again to that level to test it as the fresh resistance? Well, if no, then keep a sharp eye at this area here. You will find 4050 to act as a very good resistance in this market. USA 500 is what I'm talking about. Alright guys, on the downside we have 4018 as a very good support. Now maybe 4050 will act as a very good resistance. Euro RD, okay, 1.5814 acted as a resistance. We had this level already on our chart. I think from this high on from this week only. Now what is the next level? These highs that the price has broken may act as a support, or the price may extend itself to 1.5257 only if the Australian dollar has to rise as per my projection. If it has to rise from here, then euro is going to fall against the Australian dollar like this. And see, everything has started falling into place. Australian dollar rises, euro stays there, or if it falls, or if it rises less, then there's a possibility that the euro dollar will fall to 1.5257. So these are the things from where you can also ascertain what may be the next move of the euro and what may be the next move of the Australian dollar sometimes. Okay, Ethereum is falling, has tested 1.1555 already. Any move lower will open the weight 1460. On the upside we have resistance at 1673. This is what we have already discussed yesterday. Actually, there's nothing to be discussed. Canadian dollar against Japanese yen is consolidating. Now this may make another attempt to 101.40. Why I'm targeting 101.40? Because on the way up here it will break these resistances, or you can say if somebody is short in this market, he will have stop loss higher than this. Now if somebody has stop losses higher than this, and I want to push the markets lower towards 94.63 or maybe even lower than this, then Canadian dollar has to reach 101.40 so that these stop losses are taken out, and those who bought their positions here, their stop losses will be triggered when the price starts moving lower. So a single or a community or big players shorting Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen looks very nice. Looks very nice really guys, but you should not sell it like this. You should wait for this rising channel to break to the downside like this candle I have shown here. Then only open a short trade in this market guys. Otherwise there is no need to open any short trades. So 101.40 is my level on the upside, and 194.63 is my level on the downside for the Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen. That's all from my side guys. If you have any questions, you can write them in the chat. I'll try to answer those questions if there are. So we are doing this webinar every day at 16:30 GMT from Monday to Friday. If you have found this useful, you can hit that like button below the video. You can subscribe the channel now for joining us daily at 16:30 GMT. I hope you know about the support and resistance levels that are of interest in the coming hours and days, like next week. Just keep in mind, please, not to risk more than 1% of your capital on any single trade, and look for a potential profit of more than 3 times the risk that you're going to take. With this note, I shall end this live stream. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. Leave your suggestions in the comment section and consider subscribing to the channel for more such webinars. I wish you and your family a very happy and peaceful weekend. Thank you for watching. See you on Monday. Bye bye. Take care. Okay guys, on Monday I may not be able to stream, but I will let you know. If I'm not available, please forgive me, because on Monday I have some commitment to fulfill at this time. From Tuesday I think I will be continuing. Thank you very much for being here.